Hello? My name is G. Let there be light. Many traders and programmers try to predict the market with machine learning algorithms or complex mathematical methods. But the market often behaves contrary to what advanced indicators and supercomputers predict. The market is predictable, but not with artificial intelligence. The best artificial intelligence market prediction algorithms can predict the market 60% of the time at best. If you haven't seen my first video and you don't believe that the market can be forecasted, go to my first video and listen to the words of Professor Jim Simmons, professor of mathematics at Harvard. There are structures in the market that make it predictable. According to Professor Jim Simmons, the market is not a random phenomenon, and if you have enough data from the market's past, you can forecast its future movements. If someone had told me 10 years ago that the movement of the planets would cause big tops and bottoms in the market, I would have laughed at him and told him that he had lost his mind. But in this video I will prove to you how the planets affect the market, and the accuracy of these predictions is more than 88%. If you have seen the previous videos of the channel, in the field of financial astrology, the tunnel through the air is made up of 5 different parts. These 5 sections include 1. Aspects 2. Natal chart 3. Time cycles and time factors 4. Squares 5. Law of vibration or LOV. Most newcomers to Mr. Gann's world get stuck on steps 1 and 2, looking to find aspects of planets that have caused changes in the market in the past. The natal chart also has special uses that George Bayer used in the 5-fold chart. Although these 2 methods are effective, the main secret of Gann lies in cycles and time factors. You will need squares for price forecasting, only after you have mastered time cycles, not before. At a higher level, you can also use a numerical system called the law of vibration. Previous videos have covered how to use time cycles, but here I'm going to show you a very powerful strategy that will change your entire perspective on astronomy. Many traders do not believe that planets can be effective in the market. Is it possible to predict the peaks and valleys of the market using planetary aspects? Let's try. Before introducing a simple but powerful strategy of planetary aspects, let's review the concept of aspect. In astrology, aspects are angles that planets form between each other as they move through the zodiac wheel. The 5 major aspects in astrology are conjunctions, sextiles, squares, trines, and oppositions. A conjunction occurs when 2 planets are in at the same sign, 0 degrees away from each other. A sextile occurs when 2 planets are 2 signs or 60 degrees apart from each other. A square occurs when 2 planets are separated by 3 zodiac signs, or at a 90-degree angle. A trine is formed when 2 planets are about 120 degrees away from each other. An opposition occurs 2 planets are directly across the sky from each other and separated by 6 zodiac signs, meaning they're about 180 degrees apart. For example, in the image related to Ganzilla software, we can see that on February 3, 2011, the planet Venus has a 90-degree angle or square aspect with the planet Neptune. On the other hand, Jupiter and Uranus are located at the same point of the zodiac circle, and in other words, they have a conjunction aspect. Also, the aspect trine or 120 angle between Venus and Jupiter has happened. In order to be able to forecast the market turning using planetary aspects, you can use the SolarFire software or the free software such as Astrolog or Ganzilla. In this video, I will show you how to use SolarFire. The aim is to investigate the impact of Saturn-Uranus aspects in soybeans chart. Our considered aspects include angles of 30, 45, 60, 90, 120, 135, 150 and 180. To find these aspects, go to the search section of the software. Select the desired planets, Saturn and Uranus. Note that we have nothing to do with soybeans radix chart and only examine the transit aspects of these 2 planets. Note that in this method we use geocentric mode. Now, all we have to do is to press the search button and we will examine the exact dates obtained for the aspects of the 2 planets Saturn and Uranus between the years 2000 and 2024 on the market. Note that the amount of orb used in financial astrology is very accurate, and the maximum orb used is 10 minutes on the sides of the partial aspect. Now we want to check the dates obtained from SolarFire software on the chart. Have these exact dates caused a turn in the market or not? The earliest date we have obtained is May 12, 2000. As you can see, the aspect between Saturn and Uranus has caused a sharp decline in the market for 66 days. The aspect that occurred on August 21, 2002 caused a strong bullish move in the market that lasted for 21 days. The next aspect happened on December 17, 2002. As you can see, before the occurrence of the aspect, the market trend was down, and the occurrence of this aspect has caused a 22-day upward movement. The aspect that occurred on June 25, 2003 caused a strong downward movement in the market that lasted for 29 days. Note that the market trend is almost bullish before the aspect occurs. On August 7, 2004, another aspect has happened and it has completely changed the direction of the previous movement of the market, which was downward, and has caused a good upward movement for 26 days. The next aspect occurred on February 17, 2005 and did not change the direction of the market, but rather accelerated a strong uptrend that had been interrupted. Although this aspect can be considered successful, but we will ignore it and assume that this date has not been effective in changing the market trend. On June 10, 2005, the aspect in question caused the downward trend of the market to become a strong 14-day upward trend. The aspect on September 22, 2005 ended the upward trend of the market and caused a relatively weak downward trend in the market, which lasted for 18 days. The aspect on January 19, 2006 has ended a long downtrend and started a very strong uptrend that lasted for 29 days. The date August 2, 2006 is a bit tricky, but if you look carefully, the market has been collapsing for the past few days, and the occurrence of this aspect has caused a strong downward trend to form for more than 40 days. The next aspect on November 4, 2008 happened and turned the uptrend of the market into a strong 31-day downtrend. The next date, February 4, 2009, is one of the exceptions, although it caused the trend market to turn, but it only lasted for 5 days. The aspect occurred on September 16, 2009, immediately after a sharp move in the market that reversed it and caused a 19-day downtrend. The aspect that happened on April 26, 2010 created a major peak in the market and followed the 66-day downtrend. The aspect dated July 26, 2010 ended the side market movement and continued the upward movement for 20 days. The aspect that took place on November 16, 2012 is also a great example where we see a powerful 28-day bullish trend change. The aspect happened on December 4, 2013, although it did not cause a long-term change in the trend, but its 12-day and clear impact is undeniable. The next date, October 7, 2013, has a definite effect on changing the market trend, but it is very short and about 1 week. The aspect that took place on December 3, 2014 has a perfect performance in changing the market trend and has made the market bullish for 26 days. The aspect dated May 5, 2015 has apparently caused the market trend to change from upward to downward for 21 days. The aspect that occurred on October 22, 2015 has turned a long-term uptrend into a downtrend that has lasted at least 22 days. The aspect that happened on December 24, 2016 has caused a bearish to bullish trend change in my opinion, but this trend change was not immediate but ended a strong bearish trend and created a 22-day uptrend. The aspect dated May 18, 2017 caused sharp downward trend that lasted for 14 days. The November 12, 2017 aspect clearly caused a strong market rally that lasted for 22 days. The aspect dated February 17, 2021 has ended the side market trend and caused a weak 18-day rally. The date June 14, 2021 is also one of the exceptions that I don't see a change in the market trend. The last reviewed date of December 25, 2021 has only changed the short-term trend of 4 days in the market. If we analyze this strategy from a statistical point of view, we can clearly see that out of the 27 dates obtained for Saturn-Uranus aspects, 24 cases have caused major and sometimes small turn, and only 3 cases have not caused a change in the market trend. Therefore, the success rate of this strategy is more than 88%. Note that planetary aspects are different from time cycles. You can find other aspects for your market. Keep in mind that these aspects perform differently in different seasons. For example, the success rate of aspects in changing the trend may be much higher in the spring season than in other seasons. Thank you for bearing with me and watching the video. My name is G, and if you have any questions about the Gann's course, you may contact me via email.